Okay, this is your weekly love reading, Pisces. It's for the third week of September. Okay, I'll be doing a 9-card spread. I'm going to pull 3 cards for your feelings, 3 cards for your person's feelings, and 3 cards for the outcome. Okay, I will find out what's behind your person's actions, okay, why they feel the way that they feel, and what work needs to be done on their part or on your part, and I will get you some advice from Spirit. If there's timing on something, I will clarify that using a Divine Time Oracle deck, okay? So let's move those out the way. Okay, Spirit, Guides, Universe and Angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. How is Pisces feeling with regards to this connection in the third week of September? 3 cards, please. Right, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. So this is someone who is very angry, okay? The Knight of Wands upright is, it's a person who's very passionate. You know, they act on impulse, they're very excited, they're very driven. But somebody like this, you know, when passion spills over, it becomes anger. It becomes a bad temper, okay? Someone who is capable of being cruel. So something's put you in that vibe, Pisces, which is not like a Pisces. King of Wands reversed. Yeah, so a lot of anger. So the difference between the King and the Knight, the Knight is a very fast, erratic energy. You know, everything's done very impulsively. A King is very stubborn. They're sat down, they're not flying, they're not moving. In fact, that's quite a creepy picture. I'm not sure what the lizard's about on this, but you know, maybe it's a chameleon, or you know how like lizards are cold-blooded and they have to respond to, you know, the environment in order to maintain their body temperature. I feel like the King of Wands is someone who's like hot-headed, passionate. You know, we've got to I think they're lions either side of that chair, either side of that throne. It's someone who's confident, but when it's reversed, it's someone who's very angry and bad-tempered, you know, furious. Quite scary to be around. So there's like a stubbornness to that one because they're kind of sat on the throne, where, you know, they're sort of like rushing about with the Knight of Wands vibe, and it's in and out. That's very consistently like keeping your stance, like not being moved. So I don't know what's going on here, Pisces. It's a lot of anger, frustration, bad-tempered. Right, we've got a Page of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles. So that's someone who is possibly apologising, wanting duality, equality, balance. If it was just the 2 of Pentacles, I'd say there's 2 things that are stressful that they're trying to be juggled, but the fact there's a Page of Cups suggests an apology. Cups are feelings and emotions, and when there's a Page of Cups in this scenario, after a lot of anger, and stubbornness. It's likely that you've apologised, okay? Okay, so you know how you're feeling and why. Let's get 3 cards for your person and we'll clarify them. 3 cards for the one Pisces is dealing with, please. How are they feeling in this 3rd week of September? The 4 of Swords reversed, so they're very restless. They don't want to stop and, you know, be still. Okay, the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, the 5 of Swords reversed, and the Tower. Okay, so possibly you've been pushing this person around verbally or physically, and they feel really, really trapped. Okay, they are taking control of the situation. The Emperor is the highest status, okay, it's the 4 kings. So the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. They're a provider, they're intelligent, they're loving, but they're strong and they stand in their truth, okay? They're in charge. You're coming out as a King of Wands reversed and at times a Knight. So it goes Page, Knight, King, Emperor. You're coming out as behaving like a Knight and a King, and they're coming out as an Emperor. Now the 5 of Swords is sometimes the victory is not worth the price, so they are really having to hold their tongue about feeling really trapped, really unhappy in this situation. And we've got the Tower, so whether it's you causing the Tower, them causing the Tower, or the Divine, it's happening, okay? So everything that's there, whatever foundation you've got, if you live in a home together, if you are, you know, legally bound to one another, if you are in a long-term relationship, if you have children, that existing foundation will be pulled down by this, because it needs to be. We can't carry on with, you know, things how they are. Let's get one more for your person then, the one you're thinking of or the one you've been dealing with. The Fool. Yeah, they want total change and a brand new leap of faith into something else, anything else other than, you know, what it's been like. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. What's got you in such a bad mood? Okay, the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. So we've got a lot of challenges, but being prepared to keep going, but having to be strategic. 2 of the Swords have been sheathed. 5 have been removed and hidden under a cloak. So we're having to use trickery or strategy to continue. Right, we've got the Star reversed and the Lovers. So the Lovers is a divine union where things are fair and equal, but the Star reversed is a lack of wish fulfillment. You know, it's an unhealed situation. There's a need for healing. There's a need to repair this and make big changes. You know, a King of Wands in the upright is someone who's incredibly confident, charismatic, driven, passionate. It's all positive, but in the reverse, it's someone who's wielding that passion in a way that it's frightening to people, you know? It's being angry and bad-tempered, you know, being cold, saying hurtful things. Give me one more for the outcome, please, for this 3rd week of September. The 4 of Wands, so a public relationship, public union, stability within 4 walls, you know, within the household. For the 4 of Wands to be in the outcome, you know, perhaps you're angry that this has been something that was somewhat of a secret, or something that didn't have a label on it, like maybe one of you wants to be married and the other one doesn't, because this is a public union. It speaks of people being married or, you know, getting a home together. It's a very big commitment that's very public. It's, you know, long-lasting stability in front of the eyes of the law, in front of the eyes of God, in front of everybody that you know. You know, some people don't want to get a home together yet, or some people don't want to get married, you know. Even, you know, they might get engaged and then just not get married. So possibly that's what has been the source of, you know, anger and frustration. Kind of pushing someone to the point where, you know, they've got to, you know, do what you want. Giving ultimatums, okay, as an example. You know, like, what am I doing this for then? Like, what are we working towards? Because you knew these are the things that I wanted. And if they're the Emperor, they're a very powerful person who's used to calling the shots, you know. But they've got the Fool, so they're ready for a new cycle. We've got the Lovers, so you are destined to be together. They're upright, so you do care about one another and have the same feelings for one another. It looks like you have apologised. And it looks like we end up with the 4 of Wands as an outcome. You know, the 9 of Wands is a lot of challenges, but it's being willing to take on one more. You know, the person wants to keep going, so. Alright, let's see why we've got the 4 of Swords reversed. Why the 4 of Swords reversed, like being restless, unwilling to rest. All talk. Silver-tongued devil, big flirt, no action player. Yeah, you're trying to trap this person into a public relationship or a more official union. Childish. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the terms should be grow up or get out. The 8 of Swords, the Emperor. The 5 of Swords reversed, and the Tower. So the Tower is major change, okay? The existing landscape of your relationship will crumble down and something brand new will be rebuilt in its place with much firmer foundations, okay? So I know it seems dramatic, but it looks to come out the way you want it to, okay? some people have to be forced into, you know, commitment. They're afraid of it for whatever reason. Dream world. Living in a fantasy land, illusions, not real love. Yeah, see, that's what you were concerned about and probably accused them of. One for the Fool, please. I'm doing this reading quite late, it's after midnight, so I'm trying not to use a loud voice. My parents are in bed, and I've got a new microphone, well, a microphone arriving tomorrow, so hopefully you'll hear me more easily, but I do have a soft voice, so bear with me until tomorrow. Right, I've got public image, worried about appearances, can't relax, tangled, unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you see clearly, two-faced, playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think, building connections with empathy, gentleness and kindness is what's going to help here, okay? One of the cards got mixed in, but I'm gonna take it because things come out for a reason, okay? Let's get one for the Nine of Wands with the Seven of Swords. So being strategic, willing to continue despite challenges. It takes two. Someone is not committed, incompatible, conflicted. Okay, so where someone wasn't sure, they need to put their money where their mouth is, right? And solidify this union. The Star reversed with the Lovers. Adrift, not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. Yeah, so, you know, it's not really true, is it, to be the Lovers, but say like, but I don't want to get married, or but I don't want to have children. If you know that's what your person wants, if you know that's what everyone's expecting, why you're not doing it? You know, if you got a valid reason, or you're just a bit scared. Is it just feeling a bit overwhelming? Because that's normal, you know? It is a big change, but if it's someone that loves you and they treat you right and, you know, all the rest of it, you've got to be realistic, haven't you, about how long you want to be adrift for. Four of Wands. Up in the air, not able to make solid plans, flighty, ungrounded. Yeah, someone's like trying to get away, you know, without kind of committing to you. I strongly feel that's what's going on. It's made you really angry. I mean, it could be reversed and you're kicking off because they're wanting you to settle down. Okay, flip it as the roles, you know, can be reversed in these readings. One of you, I feel strongly, doesn't want to commit in terms of levelling up to buying a house together, or moving in together, or getting married, getting engaged, something like that. It's to do with property or marriage, I think. Okay, let's get some love situations, clarifying cards. Give me one for childish, please. Childish. Grow up or get out. Solo, refuge. In solitude's embrace, singles find the strength to regroup and rediscover their path. So, you know, maybe Spirit's saying if you currently live together but one person is kind of slacking, they're dragging their heels with actually getting married, maybe they should move out, okay, and see what life is like solo, because then you'll know, you know what I mean, then you'll know like how it feels actually to not be in this union anymore. Like, sometimes time apart, you know, it makes the heart grow fonder, and you can't be afraid to rock the boat when it comes to commitment. You've got to kind of push someone to make a decision eventually because you're not getting what you want. And look, if this is what the effect is, you know, on you, like making you angry and stuff, that's not good. You know, we've got 2 cards that show extreme anger and bad tempers, and that happens when you feel a loss of control or frustration. You know, you're not happy. So get me one for the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, the 5 of Swords reverse, and the Tower, please. So if someone's kind of trying to use a silver tongue and avoid settling down, and I feel like it's your person, but that's my assumption, could be the other way around. But they got the 8 of Swords, which is a sense of being trapped. But it's like a perception rather than a reality. Whoops. Mapping the way. Explore love and unearth unexpected treasures. You know, this person might take the plunge and actually realise this is great living with someone. You know, they might avoid it for so long, and then when they actually try it, they might love how it feels. It's so nice coming home to someone, cooking the dinner. It's so nice going and picking out all the stuff for the house. It's so nice, like, you know, making a meal to sit down, you know, and your partner is going to be coming home. You're going to sit down together, eat together, you know, cuddle up in bed together. You know, like, how lovely. You know, why some people run away from that, I've no idea. But it, you know, it might just point to the fear of commitment or living up to, you know, it can be that, you know, the romance or sexiness disappears when you live together, but there's so much lovely, comforting, like, safe feelings, like being all cozy in your nest together. Like, there's a lot of other kind of emotions that come along with it, and passion doesn't have to disappear. I think there's a lot that you can do to try to, you know, like, some people are a bit vulgar, aren't they, and you can avoid being like that with one another. But at the end of the day, yeah, you should be comfortable enough to be a kind of way with one another, but you don't have to exploit that or put someone off actively. Like, I'm just going to say it, like, go to the bathroom to pass wind if you can, as much as you can. You know, it's normal to pass wind, it's unhealthy to hold stuff in, but, you know, taking the mick and doing stuff that's just vulgar and trying to, you know, make someone laugh with it isn't, like, that is just a bit of a mood killer. Like, if it happens accidentally, it's kind of funny, but it's like, they are the things that over time, like, really take the romance out of the situation. You keep having date nights, keep being a gentleman, keep being a lady. But enjoy the evolution of the relationship and enjoy being able to support one another, rely on each other, be each other's company, be best friends. Like, enjoy it, because it's much better than having drama and going back to being alone all the time. It is. Some people just think, oh my god, like, that's the end of excitement or whatever, but let's face it, most of the time you're fucking bored or lonely, so it's not the best thing in the world to be single. It's something that's fine. It's also awful to be in a relationship that you're not happy in, or be in a marriage that you're not happy in, but you've got to just try, haven't you? You know, whatever this person's asking for, like, you obviously care about them. Whatever you're asking for, they obviously care about you, because we've got the Lovers, right, in the upright. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, we've got someone apologising, and we've got, in the end, we've got the 4 of Wands, which is being married or living in a house together, you know. So there's a lot of substance to this. It's just pushing past that fear, okay? Give me one for It Takes Two. Swept away. Caught up in the romance or clearing out emotions. maybe someone's just having a last, doubt, thinking, maybe we'll only feel like this until we move in together, and then we won't, because maybe that happened with the last person. But you've got to treat each couple differently. You can't say that the same thing is going to happen each time you meet someone, because everyone's different. Everyone has different characters. They're at different moments in their life where they're doing well or not doing well, emotionally, financially, physically. Some of it's luck and some of it's fated, and most of the time no one really knows what they're doing, but you get lucky, right? So just try. Give me one for adrift, please. Give me one for adrift. If you're feeling like you wish you just had a guarantee that everything was going to work out, that's never going to happen, is it? Like, we can't see into the future, we can't know, so you've got to just go with your gut. Hanging on, release the past and let yourself love again. Yeah, it's me, maybe you've kind of glorified or glamorized being single in your mind. Maybe there's pain there that you're avoiding experiencing again. Maybe you're not over people from the past because you're wearing rose-tinted glasses. Things get a lot more rosier as you move away from them. But, the aim in life is not to end up alone, is it? That's not the aim. We all, want to be, in a nest, all nested up with someone, sharing our life with someone, of course we do. It's all right to have time living solo, because you have to be with the right person, but it seems like you have your person, right? Up in the air, not able to make solid plans, flighty, ungrounded. Avoid burnout. Fiery passion is consuming. Sustain a lasting balance. Yeah, so if you're always looking to kind of focus on the passion, personally, I like that to be there, but it's not nice, if you keep chasing, really exciting, extreme experiences, you're gonna get burned like you are, and those times are not nice, where you are alone, where you feel you've been treated badly, discarded. It's not nice. That is not preferable to all the lovely stability and emotion, warm fuzziness, and, that you get from being together, making a home together, making a life together, taking care of one another. That pours energy into you when someone is making the dinner for you because they can see you've had a hell of a day. You just feel so cared for. You feel unstoppable as well, because it really pours into you, and then you're right, I'm ready, I'm game for another day. And you can do that for your person. When they come home, you see they've had a really bad one. Just do you know what, relax, I'm gonna do the dinner, I'm gonna and it's just reciprocity, pouring into one another, and you just keep each other going. I've had that before. It does exist. It's difficult to find it, and it's horrible when you lose it, but to just avoid even getting to that place with someone is really sad, and somebody really needs to take the leap. Go for that 4 of Wands, go for that house, You're the lovers, you're meant to be together. Try it, you might like it more than what you think. Right, let's get some advice. Of course, we can't force another person to do what we want them to do. What I see as the outcome, though, here is that they're going to go for it, okay? Spirit, what advice have you got for Pisces? a lot of advice. Do you want me to get you a timing card for that house one? Let's get a timing card for that. I just glanced and saw them. Give me a card for this Four of Wands, please. Around June, okay? So how many months away is that? October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So we're 9 months, okay, in the summer. Around June, so around summer next year. This person's going to say, okay, fine, let's do it, okay? They're going to take that leap and purchase a house, or, you know, agree to get married. You know, romance and passion doesn't have to stop or burn out, but you do need to find stability. It's not good to be living life on the edge, you know, till the end of your days. You get so much from that. Obviously, only when it's with the right person, otherwise it will be over before it's even begun. Balance. Harmony with nature is key. Connect with the elements for balance and wisdom. Connect with your roots. Ancestral wisdom guides you. Okay, so you have got lost loved ones watching over you. Go and find some solace, you know, and connect to people. Ask for a sign. Intuition. Embrace your intuition and the power of the feminine divine. Trust your inner guidance. Okay, so if something feels right in your gut and you really believe that it's the right thing, do it. You know? Clarity. Light a candle for clarity. Illuminate the path to your desires. Surround yourself with warmth. You know, there's a reason I put fairy lights on. There's a reason you create the right environment to be cozy, to raise your vibrations, to take care of yourself, to make little touches, to make life nice. You know, like, if you raise your vibrations, you'll attract in good things, okay? If you start getting down and angry and shouty, all it's going to do is make someone think the worst and think, yeah, that's why we're not going to move in together. Do you know what I mean? Abundance. The chalice overflows with potential. Drink from it and prosper. You know, the world is abundant, and if you remember that, whatever you manifest, whatever you ask for, whatever you say, this is what I want out loud, you will be granted it. Whether it's with this person or they're on one and they refuse to go along with it, because we can't control another person, right? This is what the energy says right now. Maybe in a week they're just going to like run off to Mexico or something, but that would be their mistake. That would be their fuck up. That would be their lesson to learn, right? If you're a good person and you provide a warm, stable environment, someone's going to lap that up. Someone's going to jump at the chance to take care of you and have a reciprocal relationship. So if you strongly feel that you're doing the right thing, believe the universe is abundant, picture life with this person, keep your vibrations high, say out loud how you visualize your life with this person, and draw it in. That's all you can do. Good vibrations, high energy, optimism, forgiveness, you know, and it's on them to, like, you know, grow up and decide to settle down or do a runner. But if they do have a wobble, you know, it doesn't mean that they're not going to come back. You just have to let people be, right? Let people come to the conclusion. You know, it says solo refuge and, you know, grow up or get out. So perhaps someone having some time away will give them a chance to think about what they really want and see what life is like without you in it. Because I'm pretty certain that they're going to realise, you know, like, you're the one for them. I hope this helps, Pisces. Give it a like. If it doesn't resonate whatsoever, go and check out another sign, you know, your moon sign, your cusp, you know, if you're on the cusp of a different zodiac sign, go and check that one out. You can also cross-watch the sign of your person. Okay, good night, and I'll see you in the next one.